Good Saturday evening. I'm certified meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in on this December 2nd of 2017. Even though the calendar definitely says early December, it did not feel like it today with afternoon highs unseasonably mild again. Most of us in the middle to upper 60s. We have a few more mild days lined up before we start to really see the thermometer drop with maybe a taste of winter really starting to sneak in as we go into late next week. We'll get to those details. First, 7th and range line. That view from earlier this evening, not looking bad. Traffic below moving nice and quiet, and the skies above staying nice and quiet as well. And the nice and quiet skies we've had all day certainly allowed us to warm up after a cool start in the mid-40s. Joplin Regional Airport started at 44 this morning and managed to warm up to 67 this afternoon. Again, another day where we're above average in terms of our low of 31 and our high of 51. What's considered normal for December 2nd. Enjoy that, though, the next few days being above average because, again, they are going to tank as we go into next week. Most of the area today didn't fare so badly, though. We saw mid-60s for most of southeast Kansas. Once you hit Columbus, started working into the Joplin metro, though. That's where we saw temperatures edge into the middle to upper 60-degree territory. Most of southwest Missouri, middle to upper 60s more prevalent in northeastern Oklahoma. Fast forward to about 10:52 on the Saturday night where we had temperatures mainly in the upper 40s to the lower 50s. Feeling areas trying to go a little bit cooler than that. In general, though, with the southeast breeze starting to kick in and with some cloud cover eventually working in as we go through the overnight, temperatures won't cool off much more from where we are. So we won't turn so chilly tonight. It will again be another cool start, though, as we get your Sunday morning underway. Cloud cover has been building for most of the day off to our southwest. It's finally starting to work over Texoma, the Texas-Oklahoma state line, and some of that cloud cover will definitely be working in as we go through the overnight. Not enough moisture with this disturbance, though, shooting out of the desert southwest, so the cloud cover may be working in, but we'll keep things dry for tonight and tomorrow. It's this system that's working into the Pacific Northwest. You can see how it's prompting some rain and some upper elevation snow in parts of the Pacific Northwest, stretching from, let's say, northern California, working all the way up to about Vancouver once you cross over into Canada. This is our next cold front. This will be working in as we go through Monday. Not only will that give us rain and thunderstorm chances ahead of the front, but behind the front, that's what's going to allow a taste of winter to really work on in. You can see how that cold Canadian and Arctic air is bottled up for now across much of the country of Canada. We're going to have to see two things unfold. First, we're going to see this upper low just north and west of Portland and just offshore of Washington State. Once that works across the lower 48, that's what's going to bring in our cold front for Monday. Once that does, we're going to see this main upper low across Canada start to drag south and east closer to the Great Lakes, and that's going to really reconfigure this jet stream to allow colder air, much colder air than certainly what we've seen over the past several days, if not a few weeks, to really filter into the area. For tonight, though, no Arctic air to worry about, so it won't be so cold to start your Sunday morning out. But with cloud cover working in and the southeast breeze, we will keep things on the chilly, if not cool side. Most of us starting in the middle to upper 40s for your Sunday morning. And despite on the clouds throughout the day, the south breeze really picks up as we go into Sunday afternoon. That means, again, despite increasing clouds, it's going to be another mild day. 48 in the morning, let's say 65 by lunchtime, and afternoon highs right around 70 degrees, so another respectable warm-up on the way as we wrap up the weekend tomorrow. Going into Sunday night, though, the south breeze doesn't die down. We keep that breeze on the up and up as we go through Sunday night and Monday morning. That means by 11:30, you can see here how most spots hover right around 60. We're going to hold pretty much near 60 as we go into Monday morning, as we head back to work and school. The future track wants to hint at some rain trying to get going Monday morning. I think, though, we start Monday morning on the dry side. Yes, we do see more cloud cover working in as we go through Monday, at least to start Monday morning out, but Monday should start dry. As that front edges closer, though, as we go into Monday afternoon, you can see how the future track, I think, is right on the money with what I'm thinking. We will see definitely rain chances starting to pick up and even some thunderstorms, too. This doesn't look like a severe setup, but with this being a really potent cold front. I would not be surprised if we had a few strong thunderstorms passing on through as the cold front works in from northwest to southeast. You can see how we go from afternoon highs Monday in the mid-60s and quickly dropping into the upper 40s by the time we hit 9 o'clock Monday night. The rain chances move on out, but you can see how once we really get behind that cold front, the colder air really filters in. We'll see a cold start for your Tuesday morning with overnight lows dropping into the mid-30s, and you can see how that cold air really takes hold as we roll into 7-day forecast. Again, quiet tomorrow, despite more cloud cover, highs near 70, 66 on Monday, with the thunderstorms working in with that cold front. Then 44 Tuesday, 45 Wednesday, and going into this coming weekend, look at that. Some mornings lows in the middle of the upper teens with afternoon highs struggling to get out of the 30s as we go into next weekend. It's all because of that jet stream. You can see how by Monday, this dip here, working across the Four Corners area of the United States, that's indicative of the upper low. We're pushing our next cold front through. Once that happens, that upper low, even though it remains across eastern parts of Canada, it is a strong upper level low. You can see how that really takes the jet stream as far south as Texas, Louisiana, and down closer to the Gulf Coast. That's simply going to allow a good cold snap to really work in and not want to go anywhere. That's certainly fitting as we take you through Friday and into the coming weekend. That certainly fits with Doug's pattern, so we'll see how long the upcoming cold snap will stick around as we go through at least the first part of December. There may be a quick system also by Friday, maybe a brief shot of maybe a quick rain-snow mix. In general, though, the main story as we go into late next week will be an early taste of winter-like weather and certainly Jack Frost nipping at the nose. Have a good night. Have a great Sunday.